Yo, what's going on today, everybody? It's your boy Alpha Grantz here, and you are listening to 3F Podcast, the first video captured podcast on this channel, and the first video on this YouTube channel. And today I'm here with It's Kimblems. What's going on? It's Kimblems.
If we talking bands, got a new vendetta.
What is up, everyone? It's Kimblems here, and it's pronounced It's Kimblems. But yeah, it's my boy Alpha Grantz, and guess I'm being a podcast today, huh?
Yep. Today is gonna be an interesting day. Yeah. Today. So, all right, for everybody, wondering, probably nobody's wondering, but for everybody wondering, where are you from originally? Like, where were you born?
Well, as It's Kimblems, a self-conceived hermit. That's my tagline. A self-convinced hermit. Self-convinced hermit. I am born in Illinois, and the exact whereabouts I don't want to put out there because there's freaks of natures out there, and you really never know who's gonna be up your poop chute. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. All right, so
I did move around though. Like I was after cutting you off. I was around. Like my mother had me traverse the road in my younger years, such that I've been in Oregon. I've also been in Oregon.
Oregon. All right. So
wait.
How long did you stay in Oregon?
Wait.
Wait.
Did you tell people where you were from? Like where you came from exactly, the States?
They should know.
So you did tell them already?
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know.
Okay, so I was born in Illinois, and basically was been moved around. I can't say it that way. Basically, and I was born in Illinois, Woodstock, a small town, and visited Florida, mainly Palm Bay, where I was at. Not really the bigger place like Orlando. I've also been like Portland, Oregon.
Portland, okay.
Not my favorite place.
How long did you live out in Florida, or did you just go out there and visit for a period of time?
Is 3 to 6 months considered a period of time?
I guess you could say that you lived there. Yeah, you lived there. How old were you when you lived around that area? Like,
Oh, 13. 13.
Okay, 13. Well, 13. Were you still moving around? Were you in Oregon before then, or
I was moving around, and then I met you when I moved into. So
okay,
that's when I basically sat down with just in Illinois, and yeah. But when I went to Oregon, though, it was between those lines. But I came back within 3 to 6 months, just like Florida.
Okay, I gotcha. So when we met, you were about 16-ish. I would have to say we were about 16 or 15. How old would you say for the people? Because, I mean,
I feel like I was 16 at the time when we met and had our adventures.
Understandable.
Nothing so, like by adventures, I don't mean anything like
sexual.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'd fuck them in the ass. But yeah, so alright, so you lived in Florida, Oregon, between the time period of you living in and all that stuff in the mix. So, were you actually are you still located in around that area now, or
I'm still inside of that county, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Do you have any plans on moving anywhere else in the near future, or do you want to move somewhere else in the near future? Or in the future?
I 100% do want to move out in the future, though I'm more tactical and strategic upon moving out, because with the world of crypto and stocks and assets that you can own and can benefit from just by holding a number. You never know what's going to happen in the future. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm just saying I don't really see a limit to where I can go from here, even though I may have a clean slate. But maybe we can talk about that later in the podcast.
There we go. All right. Yeah, speaking of crypto and stuff, is that something you're into, or? Well, first of all, so let's just say this. Let's start this off like this. So, what have you always kind of wanted to do growing up, and is it the same? Are you still wanting to do that now?
Upon growing up, I've never really had an aim for a particular thing, but I always had a paradise in mind of what I'd want at the most comfortable part of living. So I would see myself as someone who doesn't exactly have I want to do this, I want to be this, more of I want to do these things to get this benefit. May sound bad. I want that to a point so then when I'm more free, I don't have to worry about struggles, such economic or monetary. Nothing mental.
No.
But I would say I like to make music, first of all. I'm a big advocate of Linux. Open source programs. No. The open source ideology versus proprietary software.
Okay.
Or proprietary actions in general. So, very big advocate of privacy and anonymity, or whatever the word is. I'm a self-convinced hermit, so our online hermit, or whatever they would like to call it. So I guess you could say I like to be a musician. I like to be several things, or whatever I'm capable of. But have I done it? We'll see.
Yeah, that's good. Yes, you still got time. All that stuff. So, what age were you around when you wanted to start doing music and stuff like that? And what kind of got you into getting into that field of wanting to make music?
Oh, I remember when I was living at my where was I when I started making music? I know this for sure. I had a laptop, no microphone, but it had a built-in mic, and I looked up how to I didn't even look up how to make music. I just got a digital audio workstation. I think at the time I used Mixcraft. That was my first one. Me and Mixcraft go so.
I can recall that.
Yeah, me and Mixcraft can go so far. But yeah, it was free at the time. I did buy the 7, I think, which was upgradable. And then I just played around. Just got some beats online. I didn't really understand beat producing, but I just effed around. And then this was a little bit before, maybe during the time where I met you, and we started making music together ourselves.
Yeah. So did you want to be a beat producer at first, or were you always into or you didn't really say, but were you into beat producing first? Is that something you wanted to do at first, or did you want to get more into vocals and rapping and stuff like that as well, or a little bit of both?
I was mainly into vocals at first, and rapping, as it does be a passion I have for rapping. Singing also is a thing, or in between, as I like to call it, because there's a lot of voices you can use for in a lot of different ways. But beat producing, I've always wanted to be good at, but it does tend to, for me, bore me too quick, because I got to put more energy into the beat production. But at the time, it was a lot worse than it was now, because now I at least have a foundation of how to make a beat.
Yeah. Okay.
That doesn't sound trashy. That doesn't sound like it's been like ripped off the internet.
I feel ya. Let me fix my camera. Alright.
They have like a superpower day.
I do. But alright, so okay, that's cool. So like from there, so you wanted to make music. You met me. Was there a time that cuz I mean, and for everybody asking, why am I asking him these questions? I know him and all that stuff. It's because for you guys, so you guys know as well. Because I mean, if I didn't ask questions or anything like that, it'd be kind of pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Kimball or Kimblems. I know it's Kimblems
It's Kimblems.
and it's Kimblems.
It's Kimblems.
And but yeah. So past the music and everything. So what was it like growing up for you? In that area? Or just in general, how was it growing up for you?
Growing up
Like
was
was it hard or was it rough? Like did you what?
I wouldn't
Say
see.
what you want. You can pick and yeah.
I feel growing up was basically just a learning experience. A learning experience the entire time. Where the hard parts, by your definition of hard, I would assume parts that was harder to live through. I feel like we all have that, and I just don't want to call it hard because it got here. I feel like the more knowledge I know, the more it seems not as hard back then. So it's weird how I can learn things now and feel like what happened back then wasn't bad, because was it hard if I got to this point, or was it like a training? Like, it's tough.
Learning.
Oh yeah, learning experience, definitely. Like, there definitely been times where there's no electricity in the house, right? Or there was no food on the table. Or this is when I was like very young, like 13, 12. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely had situations like that, but really just survival. So just keep on going from there. And weirdly enough, I think at the time I didn't really have a hatred towards anyone or anything that would make me even know what hard is. Maybe I just was so in the moment, like, because I was really still, most of my life I was self-contained, a hermit, you could say. So I really didn't worry about how other people were going through things or whatnot. So I got nothing to compare to make me think what's hard. And sometimes I hear someone I'll be like, damn, you been through that, you lost a leg? Or it'll be something like, oh wow, your dad didn't buy you that car? That's fucked up. So like that. But
Yeah, two different scenarios there. Yeah, I feel ya.
definitely. So I would say it was a life that was worth living, and I still feel the same way today. So hard, I'd say just course of life. Life is not
I
supposed to
feel
be
ya.
easy.
No, definitely not. But yeah, I mean, so from that point, yeah, I really thought I had this down pat. Good thing I'm editing this. But so how old were you when you started really, because I heard you say something about crypto and stuff, and I know Bitcoin's been out for, over a decade now. Stuff like that. What age range were you really getting into stuff like that?
Well, I actually got into it very late, but at the same time, it wasn't as accessible. That's another thing. It wasn't easily as accessible as it is now, because nowadays we have multiple exchanges that are willing to help you purchase crypto as long as you give them your, do the old KYC. But that's generally how I buy it, from exchanges, but I put it in my an exterior wallet, like a wallet that I have. Like, I even have my old cold wallet, they call it.
Okay, cool. I mean, what if you don't mind if you don't mind me asking, what are some good stocks and crypto and stuff that you would tell the audience to kind of get into if they were trying to get into something like that?
Well, this is definitely not financial advice, so do not make my same choices. But I believe right now, this is coming from 2022, around April, right? Right now, we're not exactly doing well. We got some inflation affecting us, and we could go anywhere from here. My opinion might go more, south than west than north. But I would say the companies that are good to buy right now, I would say generally the companies that you always hear are in the news. So social media companies. I know recently Elon Musk bought a share of Twitter, and so Twitter right now could go anywhere. So Twitter's like kind of because Elon Musk really gets into. Elon Musk has affected several stocks, such as like Dogecoin, not a stock but a crypto, but he's made an effect on Dogecoin. You really never know what's going to happen, but I would say most investments, if it were to be crypto, I'll say the projects that actually have something to back them up, like your newest Dogecoin. Like I never thought Dogecoin would be a good idea to go into myself, but you never know what's going to happen. So I know good ones. I think other than Bitcoin is Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Solana, Polygon or Matic, Algorand or Algo has not really been doing well recently, but they've had this new governance protocol. So Algo is something I'm been looking at. And that's really it. All the other ones I don't feel comfortable even saying are good investments, but there are others that I do feel more personal with. But regarding stocks, like I said, pharmaceutical or tech stocks that could boom. I'm still not saying they would boom, but anything that you think is going to go up in business in the future, especially where we're getting more digital.
Cool. All right. Good advice. Good advice. Is there any because I know you hear a lot about this has nothing to do with crypto or anything, but another big thing in this world that's going on right now is the cannabis organizations. Cannabis is a thing. Do you dabble into any of that type of stuff? And
Like
if you do,
investment wise?
investment wise, yes, and also do you dabble around with or experiment with cannabis?
I use
Living in the state of Illinois,
I use
since it's
cannabis.
legal.
I do. I like the Delta 8. You can order it from online. I like the $10cartridges.com, where you can get a 10-pack for only $79.99, including state tax, and it comes with free shipping, or at least for me. And when it came to $84.99 for me, you might be thinking this is a meme. It's a meme, and yeah, $10 cartridges. Don't have to spend exorbitant amounts of money for
This is
ganja.
not a paid sponsor.
This is not a paid
But
sponsor, but if I were to be paid by them, I would do it.
yeah, add them up, guys. Add them up. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, I dabble myself, stuff like that.
The
Is there
the TLDA Delta 8.
Delta 8? Actually, I wanna actually say that today's podcast is actually sponsored by Delta 8. So fucking shit.
Wow.
All right, let's not cut that out. All right, we're gonna cut that one out there. All right, so Delta 8 and stuff like that, $10 cartridges. I've personally tried those myself, and I do like them. I actually got a couple myself, so and it's legal in all states as of right now, speaking. But and they're also doing like THCO and stuff like that as well. You were saying earlier.
Oh yeah, recently. Yeah, earlier we were speaking before the podcast. They been coming out with new products, and they recently released a THCO product cartridge, and I've already tried their THCO, and I loved it, and it's not too harsh like the Delta 8 is.
Do you think about maybe doing business in that type of field in the future as well? If you could, you know, get your foot in the door or anything like that, would you ever want to be a part of that industry?
I wouldn't see a problem with it.
What
So
would
that's
you
definitely something I'd be
what would
interested in
you want
doing.
what would you want to do in that field?
I know how to make it.
Okay, I gotcha. Like get your own kind of dispensary type thing going and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, but they're based in Oregon, so
Right.
yes.
Would you ever want to go out to, because Cali is also a big place for cannabis and stuff like that. Would you ever want to go out there to, you know, uh, to, would you ever want to go out there to, God damn. So, in California and stuff, since it's way bigger out there, and that's kind of where it all started in Colorado as well, but would you ever want to move out to California to get into like a field there, or would you want to do it elsewhere?
I would definitely want to do it elsewhere.
Okay. I feel you. That's cool. Would you ever want to visit Cali?
Nope.
No. Cool. So,
How am I
besides
gonna be a
that,
hermit? How am I gonna be a hermit if I'm going to California?
that's true. That's true. I mean, you could be a hermit in an apartment on Hollywood Boulevard.
First of all, apartment in apartment and a hermit, kind of like, don't you feel me? Like,
Yeah. I feel you. All right. So, yeah. Other than that stuff, what's some stuff that you know, that you're doing nowadays that you're trying to focus on and trying to get out there? Do you have anything that you personally are working on for anybody else? Like not anybody else, but are you working on like a product? Are you working on anything like anything? I need something, Kimball. Fuck! No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. Not sure how you're gonna edit that one. I'm still really into making music, or actually making content in general. It's not just music. And I would see more myself seeking the jack of many trades versus the master of one. Because I feel like I get bored with just doing one thing. So I would say some interests I have is, for example, Linux. And that's one thing I don't really get bored of. So being a computer, like a system administrator, or learning more ethical hacking, getting some certificates, I think that's something I've been working on recently. And music, I want to get deeply back into it with my scraggly ass beard. And also, maybe I can do some comedy, because I've heard from the great north that this minion is quite a hoot. Where's the bat?
Well, anyways, I don't know who fuck told you that, but they're telling you something. Oh no. But yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of editing.
Quite a bit.
Oh, some good bloopers though. Yeah, I mean, well, that's cool, man. Fucking that you want to get into, Oh, speaking of music, what would you want to do in music and all that stuff in the near future, or in the future in general? What type of projects, what genres, stuff like that?
Well,
Lay it out.
Well, I do like to. I like to dab in as many genres I feel my voice and I are comfortable with, but generally my songs or projects are based on a comedic meaning. Maybe you might be even be able to take something from the song, but just something to make you laugh. As long as it doesn't offend someone too bad, because I've offended many people.
Hey, man.
Speaking of which, we can play one of my songs right now.
I was about to say that.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have any songs that you'd like to play?
Yeah, my song "Mind Pie with Me," based off.
All right.
Based off the cryptocurrency Pi that you can mine on your phone, using my invite code Kimblems, and here's what it sounds like.
Yeah, if you guys want to join some pie or join some pie, you guys want to mine some pie with me and Kimball, you could definitely click the link down below. That's going to be one of the links down below.
He's going to use his. He's going to use his link. So okay.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not.
Okay.
But
well, thank you for telling me the name of the song.
The name of the song is called "Mine Pie with Me."
Mine Pie with Me. It's a short snippet. It's not finishable, but let me show you what I'm capable not of.
Hey girl, I really need to know. Did you download Fire by your phone? You see, I'm just trying to get you grip, girl. Just as long as you use my invitation code. Girl, it's not a ploy, it's not a scam, it's not a lie. Just press the button every day to multiply. I got the shaky feeling you don't want nobody. So tell me why you don't want no crypto? You need to mine some pie with me. Didn't I say the shit was free? I get this kid and maybe daddy, but I can't let it waddle be me. So help me mine some crypto. You need to mine some pie with me. And this is legal in the mind to see.
Oh, man.
You won't get mine, so I won't cry in no time.
A bit extreme, but let me break this down. You probably thought this was a love song. Nope. Download Pine, you'll be my swan. Oh, oops, kitty, you put my code in wrong. Don't worry, I can show you during this song. Great. If you get an Apple product, look it up in an app store. Get an Android, look it up in the Play Store. Don't download phone, just look up Pie Network. Download it, open it, put in my code. Like most of y'all people don't listen to me. Honestly, I do not know what to do. Maybe I could offer something for free. If you mind Pie, then I'll probably date you. If you want money, then download the app. No, it's not instant, we're waiting for that.
You know it's kinda sad. You don't want mine with crypto. You need to mine some pie with me.
Alright guys, and that was the end of that snippet. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, man, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I've never heard that song ever in my entire life, bro.
You didn't even hear it now.
Oh man, yeah, that was. I think these gummies are kicking in. Getting hot. Woo. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, definitely a good. It's different. It's different type of music, man. And
Oh yeah, I had an R&B feel with the song, and I wanted to sing about mining. I just basically made a funny. I thought it was funny. Song about loving someone, or like your typical love R&B song, yet I wanted the female or other person to mine pie with me, because that was the only way I was going to be with them.
Understandable. Yeah, I mean, it's a good way of it's romance, and stuff like that.
Romantically getting this crypto.
Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. I didn't mean to laugh at your craft like that, man. Don't hurt me.
Well, it's comedic.
What?
It's comedic craft, so you should be laughing. Laughing, that's a word.
Right. Yes. Damn, this motherfucker's serious. So yeah, any influences, like any people that like really inspire you to do what you're doing nowadays? Do you watch anybody like on YouTube? Who do you really look up to growing up? I know you said earlier you're kind of like self-included or self,
I isolate myself.
Yeah,
Away
you
from-
isolate yourself.
Uh,
But
it's kind of a mixture because when I first started making music when I was younger, I was a big fan of B.O.B. Bobby Ray. But as time goes on, you learn that people change. So I guess rap wise, I could see the greats. Like generally, I can't really pinpoint myself as one person because there's a lot of people in different flows to rap. Regarding singing, though, in a comedic atmosphere that I want to put in is someone you may know from Game Grumps who doesn't know who I am, named Don Abaddon. Anyway, I listened to Ninja Sex Party back then and was very inspired by them.
okay, yeah. I'm sure a lot of
Not as much as Starbomb, though.
All right. Well, what about Starbomb?
I don't throw shade at anyone, but I'm just saying, like, some people weak. But Dan's always good.
All right.
Dan's always good. Just some people are weak.
All right. See ya. So I mean, that was your inspiration with music and stuff. What kind of inspired you with the crypto and all that stuff, or did you just kind of come across it yourself and just kind of wanted to and just saw it kind of building?
As someone who is a self-convinced hermit or online hermit, I feel like the principle of digital currency, first of all, got me interested, and then knowing that it has many features that, for example, decentralization, or at least more of it than what we have now via fiat currency. I feel like it's a more safer. I don't know why I use word more, but I think it's a safer and on the long run better for the people versus those who control your money that you use.
That is a good point. That is a very good point.
Also, blockchain games or NFTs in some cases. I'm not really into all the NFTs, definitely not, because some of them are just like, why would you buy that? But it's everyone's opinion. You never know how much something's going to sell for. Like, I remember seeing like a couple, maybe a year back or 2 years back, that Super Mario, the first Super Mario Bros. In a mint condition box sold for like $2 million or something like that. Definitely wrong, but something like that. Very comparable to NFTs because NFTs can sell for that much as well, which they already have. So they're like, for blockchain games, you can use NFTs to enhance the earning capability of a game. So recently I've been playing Spells of Genesis. I showed that on my Instagram. I got my eyes out for Chain Monsters. Big Time by, I don't know the name of the company, but there's several other blockchain games that are coming out that I'm sure, if just diving into the world of playing games like that will give you a better understanding of like what it can do for you. And a long one, if you cut me off again. All right, now you can. Oh, you did it again.
I was saying, you didn't really say much about gaming earlier and stuff. So you're into gaming as well and stuff. What got you into gaming? Was it crypto, or were you gaming way before then?
I was gaming way before then. Big head of Pokemon, and then a lot of Nintendo, then a lot of Xbox, then a lot of PlayStation. I can't exactly say myself. Maybe you could consider me a gamer, but not really what I like to call a multiplayer gamer. So you won't really usually see me playing Fortnite, Apex, PUBG, Call of Duty Warzone, Vanguard, Battlefield, not the multiplayer games as much, because there's so many games. In my opinion, there's so many games to play in this world, and just by playing one. And I get that there's like a esports to it, and people make money off of it, but that's why I just watch those people instead of playing it. I'll be playing the games that I just want to play. Like, for instance, right now I've been really into 30XX. It's still in early development, but enjoying it and dying in Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/Kimblems. It's Kimblems.
I have that down below as well.
You have that below. Okay.
Yeah. I got you. All right. So, like, since we're talking about gaming and stuff too, is that something else you would you ever want to build a game, or would you ever want to you know, get with like another get with like a specific company.
Not
It's like
particularly a company, but it's definitely been in my like things to do before I die. Is making a game and seeing where I can take it from there.
what kind of game would you want to create?
I would, for some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is turn-based. A turn-based game.
For people that don't understand that, what explain that?
Pokemon.
Okay. All right.
Pokemon, but not like Final Fantasy and Pokemon. You only use one
Okay.
person. Yeah.
What about a game like Fable? Did you like those type of games growing up? Anyways, so it's so I really love Fable myself. That's why I was asking that question. I was a big gamer growing up myself.
I loved Fable. The first one was amazing. The second one was
Yes.
interesting with they were really more dynamic with your choices with the good versus evil. There was a lot of weird things that I remember when I played Fable 2, I started off as this guy, normal guy, then I got old guy, and then I was an old woman and I looked ugly. And I stopped playing the game. And then Fable 3 came around and I was like, well, at least they left the mini games in.
Cool. I'm glad we have some or some comparisons and games there.
So for Fable 3, I want to ask you this: did you beat it?
I never played Fable 3 to be totally honest.
How about Fable 2?
Yeah, I played Fable 2. No, I never beat any video game besides Grand Theft Auto.
Why did you ask me about this game?
Oh, because I loved that game growing up. I used to watch my brother play it all the time, and he was like really into it. But we're not interviewing me. We're interviewing you.
We love Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I love Sonic the Hedgehog 2 growing up, but you don't see me still playing it, do you?
Okay.
And I beat the game.
I just played The Sims too. That was the thing.
All right.
All right. So yeah. So that's the type of game you'd want to create. That seems cool, man.
Fable?
Fucking...
I want to make a Fable game?
No, I'm editing this. You gotta remember. I might just throw it on in there like this. Oh man. But no, not a game like Fable. You said a turnabout game.
I mean,
like Pokemon.
a game turnabout.
Turn me on, turn about.
So I was saying turn-based, but I think a game like Fable, like how you were moving around, but when you like got into battles and be able to like, I feel like it'd be cool, like basically how we're already doing the newer Pokemon games with like Pokemon Arceus. Arceus is pronounced Arceus, not Arceus. Arceus, but something like that. Honestly, I don't know. Like I'm thinking so in the past because these newer games and how the engines are getting more in the future. I feel like it's definitely possible to make a good 3D based game because I'm more 3D liking than 2D. So that'll be more up my alley. But the most important thing is making sure the game is funny and having some voice acting, or at least some dialogue to keep it funny, because I like funny.
Good shit, man. Good shit. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you got a lot going on. You got a lot going for you. Definitely 100% there. And it looks like you got a good head on your shoulders to really pursue these I wouldn't say dreams because it's definitely a reality you could definitely get into.
I mean, I did some of them. I've successfully made a song. That doesn't mean I can't make successfully a shitty game.
Yeah. You can do anything you put your heart to, man. That's what I believe.
That's why I watch anime.
Exactly. I don't, but
you do you. That's how you see it.
But yeah, I mean,
sorry, Alpha Prankster. I mean, don't record. I need to pee.
All right.
Shh.
It's good, Joe. shooting first video footage of 3F podcast. It's gonna be on my YouTube channel in the next couple of days. It's gonna be a funny one. Definitely, it's gonna be interesting. So, guys, make sure you stay. Fuck, I'm high. Fuck, I'm high. Yo, what's good, everybody? Recording the first podcast, not the first podcast, but the first video podcast with a special guest. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you keep watching me, because I'm gonna be editing it in the next couple of days, putting it up. In the middle of it right now, take a little break. But yeah. So we're back. How was that piss?
Feels so good.
Yeah, so I mean, what was the last thing we talked about?
I think we're talking about. I don't know. What was that thing you call when you do this off like a piece of wood? You get if I had a piece of wood in my hand and you did this, you would get the what off?
Sawdust?
No, thicker.
If you did that,
Yeah,
you get brick.
No, you not sawed off, but you something it off.
Chop it off.
Not
Chop it
chop, but chop sounds like it.
Chisel.
No, you're going off base. It's not chop. I feel like one letter can change, and that's what you do it.
Saw.
Nah, the one letter off of chop needs to change. Maybe the vowel.
Chopped.
Chop. So the word chop, 4 letters. Only one letter has to change, and it's a vowel. When you off of wood.
Do you know this and you're just asking me these questions?
No. Anyway, what do you call that though? It's real close.
When you you got a piece of wood.
Yeah, and you're something it off. You get the
cutting it.
Chop. You had chop. You chop it off.
Chop.
Or then a smaller. You can chop off something, or you can wet it off.
You could chop it off, or you could sliver it off. You could
same word, chop, but switch the vowel. The vowel. You could literally say chap.
Chap. You could chap.
No.
You could chip it off.
Don't mind if I do.
These motherfuckers got me fucked up, dude. I'm laughing for no reason, bro. I'm sitting over here what the fuck is going on with me? I'm trying to make an Instagram. I can't even do it. Yeah, these bitches got me fucking dying. So yeah, for everybody that's interested, if I keep this in here. But, yeah. This is our first podcast, or this is my... Jesus Christ!
What?
This is my first fucking bag of chips.
You can still hear it?
Yeah, fucking I can. So yeah, for everybody, this is the very first video podcast, so please forgive me for my shenanigans and the way I'm acting.
I think my webcam has an audio in it.
Because this is definitely hitting. Thank you, Tilted.
It's called Tilted?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it that.
Oh.
Hopefully I got it right.
Okay, cool.
Tilted Delta 8. But, yeah, man, fucking... You still recording?
You have to, close us out if you're trying to close out.
Oh, I know. But I'm trying to think of something else.
Well, you asked me about
What's your
anime. You freeze, nigga?
Did I?
You did. Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. What's my favorite what color? Gold. My favorite color is gold.
What's your favorite color? Actually, I'm gonna just throw in some random questions here. I mean, we pretty much labeled out, pretty much what you'd like to do, what you want to do, what you're gonna do, and stuff like that. So, just some random questions. What's your favorite color?
Gold.
Gold. All right. What about your favorite fucking chip?
Funyuns.
Onions. All right. Ruffles is that up there? Sour cream and cheddar.
These are my mom's.
Oof. She's gonna kill you. But yeah, man, fucking, that's great, man. I'm proud of you. Do you take any because I'm on this health kick right now. Are you doing anything
Why do you fucking gotta ask me that question now, though? That's the best question to ask me. I'm eating fucking chips. You said, so I've been on a healthy diet right now, eating no red meats, greens, and vegetables, and lean meats, if anything, like chicken. What have you been doing with scarfing your fucking face with chips?
Yeah, I mean, I just had to do something there.
Yeah,
we're not gonna put that one in there.
I have been trying to do. I'm not gonna say anything healthy while eating these chips. There's no point.
No, we'll wait on that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this has been a wild fucking podcast. I would have to say. Pretty interesting.
I'm the worst fucking podcast guest ever.
Hey man, no, I'm gonna put this video up. Probably not cut some shit. And put it up like this.
Next time, let me be the questioner.
All right.
Let me question you. Let me be the person who asks you questions in your podcast.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. If you guys want to see something like that, that'd be dope.
Yeah. If you guys want that, please
drop a like.
Subscribe. I was gonna say some hateful stuff, but I'm an online hermit. There's no hatred.
Online hermit. He was talking about positivity a minute ago, and now this motherfucker's over here. He got some ruffles in him, and he wants to ruffle.
Why was that funny? No. We're about 50 minutes.
Oh, politics.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. No, I don't feel comfortable talking about politics. I'm scared of the internet. That's why I'm a hermit.
I feel you. I understand. What favorite? What? All right, so.
I hate Byron.
You hate Byron?
I hate Byron.
We're not gonna put any politics in this because I don't want any backlash.
Oh well, in that case, I know you're not gonna edit this. I'm gonna say all the bullshit. Fuck Byron. Fuck Byron. And fuck Byron. So
exactly.
He's not inspiring, it's just Byron. Alright, we can move on from there.
Alright, so what I mean, you pretty much told us everything, stuff like that. Your favorite color even, stuff like that.
My favorite color is gold.
Yeah, you did say that. What about a favorite food?
A cheeseburger with bacon. Basically a cheeseburger deluxe with as many patties and meat you can put in it.
Okay.
Something that would give you a heart attack,
That sounds healthy.
It's not supposed to be healthy when it tastes good. Alpha grades.
I understand,
I hope you do.
Yeah.
Because cheeseburgers.
Well, anywhere in particular you would like to get that burger?
Five Guys is good. Shit, I might order Five Guys right now. Shit, that's a bukkake.
Five Guys too!
What? What?
So I might order some Five Guys too!
Oh, hell yeah, man. Sounds good as hell. I haven't had it in a while.
Hey, man, no red meats though, man. Can't be doing no red meats over here.
That's your diet, man. I'm fucking
I know. I'm just telling myself.
Oh.
But yeah, guys, this is the podcast. This is kind of the ending right here. This is pretty much where we're just fucking around.
He
doing
said
stuff like
kind of the ending. This is how you close it out. What's the name of your podcast?
3F podcast.
Well, this is the end and conclusion of 3F Podcast. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and also stay tuned up on our next stuff. For example, twitch.tv/it's Kimblems, and also Alpha Grantz over there also has his own Twitch that he will be putting in the link in the description, not bio, because bio is for a profile.